Hey guys, wanted to come back and do a video update on ASM, Assemble protocol. So when I did my initial video, I'm sure you guys will remember, you can go back to my channel. It was very recent. It was only a couple days ago, I think. ASM was all the way up here. It was somewhere between 23 and 25 cents, something like that. And I said to you guys, I'm not saying that this is not a good coin to buy. What I'm saying is that I would not be buying it right here. And I told you guys because on the RSI, we were up here. We were at 88 on the RSI. And I said, guys, this thing needs a cool down. And I said, I would not be where I would look for a position. And I marked these two lines out. As you can see, these two lines are still here from the chart. This was what I marked out days ago. I said, guys, I would be looking in between this range, 12 and a half and 14 cents is where I would be looking. And look at what happened, guys. Look at what happened. Literally, this was like 2 days ago. See? It came exactly right down into this box. So some of you are saying, okay, Colin, you were right about that. What now? So what I would say from here is, obviously, if you are seriously into this project and you have a strong belief in it, you need to treat dips as buying opportunities, right? If you bought lower than 23 cents and you made at least 100% gains, I hope that you would have taken the habit of getting your investment back, right? Get your initial investment back, guys, and the rest is free money. Whatever happens from there, hey, you're not losing anything because you got your investment back. So just make that a habit. But once again, and it happens to all of us. Normally, greed gets the best of us, and we're like, oh man, if I sell half, what if it goes to $10? In the next 3 months, and it very well could. I'm not saying it can't. It could do that, but what if the inverse happens? What if it drops down to a fraction of a penny? How would you have felt? Right? So it's all about saying which one of those scenarios could you live with, are easier to live with for you. Would it just be that, hey, you know what, you're making half of the potential profit if it goes to $10 because you sold half, or you lose 99% of your investment? Which one is easier for you to live with? And if you can make a simple, logical decision that way, you're going to be much more successful overall in trading. All right, so enough of that. So guys, where do I see, what could I see here? Well, okay. So I think that this level, this 12 and a half cent level here is very important to watch, because I think if we fall below that, there's nothing stopping us from going back down to these levels, 7 cents, 6 cents, maybe even a little bit lower if we were to drop below this area, right? As you can see here, this was resistance at first, right? We got rejected here, came down again, then we got rejected at this level, at the 14 cent level, rejected, then we gained support and we went up 100%. So this level, this range that I'm showing you here, it is a very significant range for ASM to stay above. Me personally, if we dropped below 12 cents, and I am an investor, there's a difference. If you're an investor, you're in it for the long haul, right? At least a year or two, at least. Then you know what? I'm backing up the truck and I'm going to be buying more ASM as it drops, because as an investor, you'd be saying, hey, I'm loading it up. This is just more discounted ASM. I believe in ASM and what they're doing. I read their white paper. I did my research. And I think that this coin has the potential to at least get, even if you say to at least get to $1 or $2, then okay, then you back up the truck and you load up more on it. If you're an investor, if you are a trader, which means you're looking to make money fairly quickly, you're getting in, getting out, you're not really into the project like that, but you think it still has good potential, obviously, because you want to trade it, then I would be coming out of a trade maybe down here, right? Like if I got to about 11 and a half cents or so, I might be coming out of the trade. But here's what I would probably do though. If I came out of the trade, then I would be looking to buy back in a little bit lower. This is if I'm a trader, right? Because I don't want to be stuck in a position for a very long time. Like if I'm a swing trader, right? I don't want to be stuck in that position for too long. As an investor, every time it dips, you need to treat it as a buying opportunity. Here's what I would look for though. What we need to see is if ASM can get above, it needs to do this, right? So this looks like a significant area right now, right? At this level, that is 17.9 cents, somewhere around that area. Now, the way that this is looking, hopefully this looks like it's kind of doing like a bell curve. It looks like it wants to curve and come back up and retest. That would be good to see, right? We want to see a retest here. Now, the first one we got to retest is going to be this level at 18 cents. If it retests this level at 18 cents and gets over, that's a good short-term sign. But again, we need to get above this level. Let me get this back big. We need to get above this level, the 22 cents. We need to get above this level and hold that as support. We got to get above this and hold it as support. If we can do that, then ASM should be ready to run even more, right? But right now, it's giving us some data, right? That's why I like to have data. I like to have a chart because this is how I personally trade. So these are the things that I'm looking out for right now. I'm looking at 18 cents. It looks like it wants to come up here and at least retest the 18-cent level. If we break through that and at least get some support on top of that, then we're looking at 22.5 to 23 cents. We need to get above that. But here's the other thing that you got to look for. Now, as you can see, we were massively overbought on the 4-hour. I can't see, because Coinbase has the only chart, I'm blind right now in terms of what this means on the daily. So like, for example, if on the RSI, if on the daily, we were all the way down here, I would say, look, still tons of room for upside, because on the daily, we're nowhere near overbought. So this thing could still run like crazy. But I don't know that because I can't see it. So I really can't tell you that, right? I can't say. At this point, I just can't say. On the 4-hour, it gives me enough data to say that these are the initial points that I'm looking at. If we can get this cup and handle, if we can get like a cup or a cup and handle formation going up here, then if we were to break above this, if we were to come all the way back up here and form like a cup, right? We might get a little rejection and try to retest again as like a cup and handle. And if we could do that, then, maybe over the next month or two, then we could see, this would be like the measured move here. Let's see, from 22 cents to 12 cents. Just call it 13 cents. So you could be looking at maybe a 40 cent target, I think would be the next target after that. If we could get above this, break above it, hold it as support, then we'd be looking for further upside. I would feel much more certain if I could actually see where the RSI was on the daily chart. But like I said, there's just not enough data to tell us that. So in the meantime, guys, look out for that. Like I said, if you're a long-term investor, this dip, you should be treating this as a buying opportunity. If it dips below that, again, if you're in this for the long haul, then you look at it as a buying opportunity, because let's say you bought, obviously some people bought ASM up here because there was selling action, right? So if you sold ASM, right now you're down about 40%. Well, you went down as much as 40%. It wouldn't be that much now because it came back up a bit. But here's the amazing thing about when you buy the dips. If you said, oh my goodness, this thing is 40% off. I'm going to buy some more. Let's say you bought $1,000 worth of ASM right here. You would be down about $400 right here, right? That's fine. You invested $1,000. Now, if you looked at this and said, it's 40% cheaper, I'm buying now, and you bought another $1,000 worth of ASM, then right now, look at this. You're up 20%. You're up over $200 already. So you're down $400 on your first trade. You're up $200 on your second trade. And if this only just returned back to where you bought it initially, guess what? Then you would no longer be in a loss on the first position buy, and now you would be 75% up on this dip that you bought. That is the power of buying dips, guys. So watch out for that for ASM. Hope you guys enjoyed this analysis, and until next time, take care. Remember, you like the content, please, guys, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell, press on all so that you get notifications for all of my videos. I love researching just about any coin there is, right? Nothing is off the table. So if you have a coin that you would like to see me do some analysis on, then put it in the comments as well, and I'll check it out. Okay? Take care, guys. All the best.